Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm going to be talking about the new lens that I picked up. It's the Nikkor 20 millimeter f1.8 the S type lens. It's a wide field of view. It's a great lens. It's just a little bit smaller than the zoom lens of the f4 to 6.3 24 to 200. I don't have the shroud on. I have it somewhere else, but I got the lens cover and the lens cap on the top. But anyway, it's a great lens. So this is just a quick video, I promise. So let's go and take a look at some pictures that I've taken with the Z5. If I go here, and if I go here, and here we go. First picture, here's my Yorkie. Now, I'm trying to compare it with the 28 millimeter that was on the Z5. That's a f2.8, and it's at f2.8 at 1/200ths of a shutter speed with a 250 ISO. And just to show you, it's at 46%. If I put it at 100%, you can see how clear the dog is. You can see the hairs on it. And if I go 200%, 300%, 400%, I mean, look at that. That is sharp, all right? And that's just a 2.8, all right? So let me fit it back to screen. So what I'm trying to show you is the wide field of view. So this is 28 millimeter. This is what everybody raves about. They think that's the perfect one. Some say it's 24, and some say that's too wide. So I'm just trying to show you. So here's a wide field of view at the corner of my patio, and I'm looking at the left side, and I'm just scrolling around. I took a couple extra shots of Wanda, but I would say it took 1, 2, about 3, 4 shots to go around. And then of course, this is now the 20 millimeter, okay? And if I go to 100%, there's the Yorkie. And look at that. It's a little bit clearer. You can see more contrast in the color. You can even see his tongue sticking out. I think that's a wonderful picture right there. But look how sharp that is. At 1.8, no, I take that back. That's at 4.5. Must have had it on automatic then. But anyway, look how sharp he is at 400%. That's unreal. That's a cute picture. Oh man. So I'll fit the screen. And I'll go down to the next one. So now I'm showing off the 20 millimeter. I get close. I'm changing the aperture and took about maybe 1 or 2, 3 shots. So you can see how smaller the fence is. If I do it like that, okay, go here, I'll show you the difference. So, no, that's not it. That is, okay. So, 28 millimeter on the right, 20 millimeter on the left. That's the difference. It's a little bit wider field of view. If you get a 35 millimeter, it's closer or bigger. 50 millimeter, you name it. But the nice thing about the 20 and even the 28 millimeter, everything's in focus. So for landscape photography, those are 2 good lenses. And if I go to the next one over here, all right, you can still see one shot gets the whole fence. If I go back here, it's only 28 is only part of the fence. That's what I was trying to show you. So I'll go back to the one. And let's see. It's back at the 28 millimeter. I'm trying to go back where I was. Okay, let me scroll back down, sorry. There we go, okay. So what I'm trying to show is that's just one shot. Got the whole fence. The 28 millimeter, I had to take 2 shots at the same distance where I took the picture. And I just shot at the corner. Another one. I must have took 2 or 3 shots at the same time. But you can see the wide field of view, and I'm still staying at that corner. I can get just about almost the whole backyard. See? Now I move to the edge of the cement, and I'm pointing right at the corner. But look how everything is sharp, even in the background. And if I go to 100%, let's just look at some trees. Let's look at that one right there. And, okay, so it's a little bit closer. All right, there we go. You'll see a little color aberration, a little fringing, but it's all right. It's still kind of sharp. But no one's going to look at that. They're just going to look at the that looks like a great picture. And I'll put the screen again. And then there's Wanda. And I'll do a 400% also. So 50, 67, 100. Gotta move her back in. Yeah, let's do it like that. 200. And move her back. Gotta put that in the center. And 400. That's pretty sharp. And put the screen. Okay, enough of that. Let's get on with the slideshow. So here's your shed. Here's the back of the house. So you get a wide field of view. It's just wonderful. Everything's sharp. Look at that. Back of the house, the plant, the fence. Here's, I'm right in the shade. My head is on the top, but you can see the difference between the shade and the sunlight. You can see the little fungus that's going to try to grow. I'm going to have to clean that off. But here's my brick. And if I go closer, just look at how sharp it is. See, I don't know where I was focusing, but if I go like here, you can even see the little pebbles in there. And at 400%, yeah, that's sharp. That is sharp. And then, of course, the next screen, I did a portrait shot. And then I tried a little solar shot of the sun through the branches. And you can see the shade and the sunlight. Now I'm inside. Here's 1.8. I think I did the aperture compensate. And it looks a much better picture right there. And if you notice, I moved my chairs again. So I got my chair that vibrates, gives heat. I have my coffee and drinks in the pockets right next to my leather chair. I figure you didn't need 2 swivel chairs in one room. So this can swivel. And then in my living room, I have the old blue chair that swivels. That's the perfect spot for that. So I can talk to people, and I can turn the chair to watch TV. So anyway, that's just to show you how clear this is. Now, dog is moving, and I think it's because of my shutter speed. But look how sharp everything else is. And that's the only thing now to focus. And also look at the colors. I think they're fantastic. And then of course I was messing with the aperture again. This is in the bathroom. There's the stained glass, portrait style. This is back in the bedroom, looking at the flowers. And as you can see, I moved the stereo and stuff. It's just because I was moving another furniture in. I'm always moving stuff. That's how I stay in shape, folks. I get tired of it and I just move furniture. But here's a close-up of the bike. There's a window seal. And let's see if I can get 100%. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's sharp. Okay. And there's the bed. The reason why it's messed up is because the dogs sleep there. And they sleep under the pillows or in between or something. And then there's a shot of my painting while I was in the Army. There's the iMac 2017. I did a video on that. Here's my, I'm sitting down in my leather chair. And I was thinking of, see, I have a PC computer, AMD 3600 Ryzen. I was thinking of turning on YouTube, but I fell asleep. Believe it or not, I fell asleep. So I woke up and I finished taking these pictures. So you've seen this painting of the bicycle. If I do it 100%, look at that. Sharp. That even looks like a real brick. Look at the textures, you know, from the canvas. It's unreal. And there's, of course, the old man lighting his pipe. There's the crystal. You can get very close to your subjects with this lens. And you get great bokeh out of it. So here's the china cabinet. There's the living room. And it may be a little bit out of focus, but I was going to focus on the dog. I took a couple of shots there. And I don't know if Wanda's in there. I thought that's one of the reasons why I took a picture, but I don't see her. Must have been on the other video that's coming on after this. I'm going to be doing it with the Z62. So this is the Z5. There's Wanda. Okay, so if I do 100%, move it down to her. And then let's increase it to 200, 300, 400. And go back right up to her. So it's a little soft, but right in the center, look at that. It's clear. Well, almost. I don't know where I was. I think it was the cross. It's either that or over here. Let's put back the screen. And so I turned on the lights for these. So here's the kitchen. On the other side of this display is this sink. Prepare food. On the other side is the stove, oven, refrigerator, microwave, another microwave, pantry right there in the corner, refrigerator. You can even look at the decorations they have on top of the cabinets. And there's the bookcase. There's, I think that's the 28 millimeter that I took off of the Z5. Yeah. So there's the front entrance. And I was over to the left. Now I'm looking at here. And I did a portrait style. So let's look at it and see how sharp it is. Yeah, that's sharp. I go to 200, 300, 400. Let's move this up a little bit. Look at the mermaid. Yeah. Look at that. You can even look at the, the painting. It's kind of soft, but still, it's excellent. And put the screen. All right. Almost done. Okay, so here's my one of my favorite paintings. You can see the brush strokes and stuff. Now, this was out of focus. I thought I was pretty steady, but I wasn't. Just trying to show the pottery with this lens. I did it with the Z6 too, so I might have pressed something, turn off the auto-focusing switch, but that seems to be in focus. That's in focus. Let's go to 100%. Yeah. And it's at 1.8. Wow. And of course, there's a picture of my wife on the wedding day. There's a picture of me, which my grandmother used to paint the portrait. And there's the portrait, speaking of the devil. Of course, that's not focused either. Sorry about that. Now, here's my studio. That's a better shot and focus. You can see my Mac Mini on the right. So it gives you a wide field of view. You can get just about anything in this shot. I think that's why realtors use that type of lens. In tight, small places, they use a lens like that to catch everything. And everything is sharp. So there's one view of that wall. There's another view of the corner. There's a close-up of the Mac Mini, but a little bit out of focus. There's a sharp picture of the thermostat from Radio Shack. Hey, give a shout out in the comments if there's a Radio Shack still open in your area. They all closed down here in San Antonio there. So here's the RTX 2080 Ti. Here's a picture of grandparents with a nice picture we picked up in New Mexico from an artist. And then I'm sitting down in a chair so you can see where I watch YouTube videos or sports and stuff on that TV. So you get a wide field of view. Let's see if I get it 100%, see if it's clear. Yeah, it's all out of focus. Snoopy may be the one I was looking at, but anyway. And then higher picture. Just trying to show you that, so I see if I'm focusing on here, look how this kind of fades out. And I like that. And here's a real close shot of favorite placards. And of course, that should be the last picture. Nope, that is. Because I moved the tripods there. Because I moved the furniture in the bedroom. So, put some tripods there on the floor. And the other types I put underneath the printer. And you can see the low pro bags that I have. With some older cameras too. And that was the last picture. So, back to Ecamm, back to the main camera. This is what we were showing off. I think this is an excellent lens. I would recommend it. It's about $1,045. Probably $100 with the tax. But anyway, still a great lens. So, if this video was helpful, please give a like. Please write a comment. Please subscribe. Please share. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, goodbye.